Welcome back to WBTV News this morning on Bounce TV. Oh, we are so close to March Madness here. We're talking a little college basketball with sports analyst Mark Packer, Sirius XM host, nationally syndicated. Here we are, getting close to our conference tournaments.
By the way, you do know you've got some black ice outside the front door.
Oh, do I?
And I tripped and fell. I was looking for a lawyer, and wouldn't you know it, I know you don't have food this morning, but better yet, we have a bank of attorneys working for free. When's the last time you've ever heard that? If you don't call them, you're crazy. So BTV, you'll be hearing from all of my attorneys. They're right across the hallway.
I did not see you limping in the studio this morning. You were just fine.
It wasn't like I was stomping on cockroaches or something.
Yeah, we won't even go there about the cockroaches.
Before we talk hoops, can we give some love? I know we're going to talk big time.
Yes.
Can we give some love to Davidson College and Bob McKillop? They were awesome last night. That was a big game. VCU, maybe the biggest game they've ever had at Belk Arena. They win by 27.
That's huge.
27. They are now tied for the lead in the A-10.
Yeah.
Going from the Southern Conference to the A-10, people thought they were crazy. Bob McKillop's one of the best coaches in the country, one of the best people as well. Awesome job by Davidson.
Had a fantastic year. They're 22-6 here overall, 13-4 in the conference. So we'll see how they do in the conference tournament. And we're going to talk about a few things in the conference tournament here. Let's talk about some of the games in store this weekend. Of course, Duke at UNC. Always fun to watch these two teams go at it.
It's tremendous. The coolest stat I've ever heard about this rivalry is it goes Duke's ranked 3rd, North Carolina's ranked 19th. They always play great games. The last time these two have played a game in which neither one were ranked was February of 1960.
I was about to say, I can't remember ever because I wasn't born in 1960.
Think about that. That's 55 years. That just shows the excellence of these two programs. They should put on another show. I expect it to be great. It always is. It's Duke, North Carolina, even though they're not playing for first place. Virginia's already locked it up, the top seed next week for the ACC tournament.
First, though, speaking of Virginia, they're playing Louisville this weekend. But as you said, even if they lose the game, they still are a regular season champs.
They're the top seed. And to put things in perspective, how good Virginia has been, the last time a team other than Duke or North Carolina has gone back-to-back to win the regular season in the ACC was NC State back in the days of David Thompson, Tommy Burleson, 1973-74. Goes to show you what an incredible accomplishment it's been for Virginia. But Justin Anderson, their second leading scorer, has been out with a broken finger. Has an appendicitis yesterday, has surgery, and is not going to be playing tomorrow. They expect him to be back. We'll find out next week if he's good for the ACC tournament.
For the tournament. Okay. Let's talk a little bit also about Georgia attempting to ruin a perfect season for Kentucky. Didn't quite
you're
do
gonna
that.
Throw a dog reference in there? Your guys played great for 35 minutes.
I know. The time when it mattered, the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game, they couldn't score.
Your dogs are going to be in the dance. That's the good sign. The bad sign is Kentucky is still the king in the SEC and for the country until somebody beats them. I know they get Florida in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Kentucky's too good.
Okay, let's talk about if the season were to be done today.
The regular season ends this weekend.
Yes, it does end this weekend. Who would be your number ones going into the tournament?
The 4 top seeds?
Yeah.
Kentucky's got to be one. Right? You got to throw Duke and Virginia into the mix, even though one's guaranteed to lose. Guaranteed, because we've got the ACC tournament next week. Listen, Arizona's playing great, and you know what? I got to give some love to your guy, Jay Wright at Villanova.
I was hoping you would say Villanova.
And don't forget about Wisconsin. We got to give the Wisconsin Badgers some love. They win the Big Ten outright last night.
All right. We'll see what happens this weekend and going into the tournament. We'll talk more about that next week. Don't even try it. Don't give them that hotline number either.
Lawyers. I need some help.
We'll be back.
Knives.